I don't know if maybe Orange Smoke or something or has it up. If he is, we can make sure we thank him, right?
Yeah.
So today's match is brought to you by our friend at Orange Smoke.
Yeah. I wonder if anybody will watch or like.
You're not getting out yet, are you?
No. Just only that so I can get my bread.
Tonight we have the plastic bag and the orange juice. Yeah. I'd actually be surprised if anybody's up and on. Oh.
Can empty.
Yeah, can's empty. Good morning.
This is mine.
Hey Casey, how are you doing?
Yeah. Okay.
We're gonna go shoot a competition here in a few minutes. We had about a half hour to waste some time, so we figured we'd jump on. Say good morning to anybody that wants to wake up and get on YouTube first thing in the day.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're good. We gotta drop my son off at work, and it's just gonna be me and my daughter today. I'm kind of hoping Orange Smoke is up and he jumps in. He's our sponsor for the day. He's sponsoring my daughter to shoot. So that's cool. That's really cool. But what's your plans for today? You gonna get out and do some shooting? As you should. It's nice outside. Yeah, very cool. We went and practiced some last night. This is her second, well, this is all of our second match of the year now. No, I'm sorry.
No,
That's
That's
my
my second, our third.
my third, her second.
Mm-hmm.
So we're off to a good start. But yeah, so what's your plans for today, Dave? Anything fun and exciting going on? Just chilling today.
Has Dave been on here before?
Yeah.
I don't. When it's warm out this time of year, spring, summer, fall, I'm very rarely at home. I'm always out doing something. Did you get a turkey? Spring turkey hunting's a blast.
Oh, he hummed something.
You got skunked. That sucks.
Wasn't Orange Smoke just a couple weeks ago that I got skunked?
Well, when you get skunked turkey hunting or get skunked fishing or hunting, means you didn't get shit.
Oh.
Or you got spotted. Did you get spotted or just not see anything? Turkeys have incredible eyes.
Mm-hmm.
That's part of what makes them fun to hunt.
Is there eyes?
Called in some birds, couldn't get them close enough. Probably spotted, yeah. You know, for as dumb as turkeys are, they have one hell of a set of eyes. And they're also a very cautious bird. You know this. I don't need to tell you any of that.
It kind of makes sense. It's a flightless bird. Kind of got to be.
Yeah. Considering you're on the ground running. I guess you got to have good eyes. So I know in Wisconsin, we get 4-day hunts. So you have to pull tags. Yeah, you'll get them. We have to pick a weekend and then pull tags. You can purchase extra tags for a different time, but we only get a 4-day hunt. Is that what you guys get? Same thing, or do you just have an open season from this date to this date? And you guys hanging out watching, jump in here. 30 days. Double tap that screen. When did your day start? Was it, or your 30 days, was that April? 25th of April to May. There you go. It's a good time of year though. They're probably are they still henning up real hard? I used to always pick like the second week in April. Sometimes it was nice and sometimes it was cold and snowing. Yeah. Yeah. I think turkey hunting's a blast. My favorite types of hunting were always turkeys and ducks. Them were the two critters I enjoyed the most. Plus, wild turkey's phenomenal. It's definitely tastes different than store-bought turkey, right? Yeah. Tell you, it's, man, I don't think I can imagine, calling in deer. I never called in any deer, but duck hunting and turkey hunting and stuff, when you start making noise and you hear the turkeys responding, and then they get a little closer and they get a little closer and they get a little closer, your heart just starts going, It's exciting. It's fun. It's always a nice adrenaline rush. That's the thing I liked about duck hunting too, is you'd see them. So you'd start calling them in, and then you start getting them to do the big circles and get closer and closer and closer. And here they come, beautiful, graceful animal, just, living life, coming so like they're riding the air of God himself, and then you shoot them and eat them.
Coming in like they're riding the hand of God.
Yeah, turkey hunting's good stuff. What do you use for a gun? I'm sure you've seen the black Mamba I have, that Volkorstren. That's a long camoed 22 pistol. Benelli M2 field, good choice. Good choice. That Volkorstren Black Mamba is what Harley is going to shoot today. That's her firearm for today, and I'm going to shoot that MP5 clone I have. Kick Scobbler Thunder Choke.
Is it still the same person?
Yep. What size shot are you using, or what's your round?
Me?
No. I'm gonna Dave. Say hi, Dave.
Hi, Dave.
Hey, Dave.
Yeah, it's super tight. Well, they have to be. I mean, you're damn near. Turkeys are tough. 3-inch number 5s, yeah. I always use the 2 and 3/4 inch with the number 4s. So it may have been 3-inch. I'm sorry, they could have been 3-inch. Number 4 shot is what I went with. And I always used my Benelli M1. I like Benelli shotguns. They're great. The Benelli M2, like you have, that's, I think, their most popular shotgun of all times. It's a big gun for, or a popular gun for Steel Challenge, or not Steel Challenge, USPSA 3 gun. Used to use. I think you mean Nova, right? Is that what you're saying?
Probably.
Novel?
Just not correct.
Yeah, Nova. Did you like that? Them are supposed to be pretty slick shotgun. I've never fired one. I've looked at them a bunch. I think I don't remember the restriction, but I have it's a HS strut choke tube. I don't know how to say your name or anything, man, but hey, good morning. How are you doing? I don't even know what language that is. It looks
Russian.
like, I don't think that's Russian. I think it's Polish.
It is A, or what looks like an A towards the very end. And it's one of the Russian characters.
But good morning anyway. Solid gun, ugly as hell. Ammo Alchemist, how are you doing?
Oh, ammo.
Say ammo.
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 Just chilling for a minute. I had to drop the kid off. You're on your way. You going to shoot? That's what we were doing. I had to drop the kid off work. So I got just a little bit of time to kill before he goes in. But we're going to shoot today too. My daughter's going to shoot that black mamba. And I'm going to shoot that MP5 clone. And today's sponsor is Orange Smoke. So he's sponsoring Harley's competition today.
Yep. Because he wants to see me shoot.
Are you on your way to go shoot ammo? Is that what you're saying? Empire of Lies, good morning. How long have you had your M2, Dave? Vebjarn? I'm probably completely butchering that, but hi, good morning, how are you? Oh, IDPA? Hey, man. I wish you the best of luck. Ammo, you're going to have a great day. You're not going to get any procedurals or no shoots. You're definitely going to be safe, keeping the muzzle down range. And you're going to learn, a new game.
What does he shoot?
But,
Yeah.
just like everything, ammo, you'll be a little nervous for a while. That takes some time. But I definitely wish you the best of luck. Stay safe. Shoot all zeros. And enjoy the match. So we're shooting Steel Challenge today. That's our game for today. Next weekend is USPSA.
What is?
You got it last season. How long's the barrel, Dave? Is that one of the, 22 inches or something? Or did you get the shorter barrel? More for pheasants. So you probably got a long barrel, 22, 24, 28. Yeah. That's like one of the most popular guns you see in USPSA, 3-gun. And people do the mods so you can ghost load it and speed load it. Sorry, I know you guys don't want to see boogers getting blown out, but we gotta do it. That kid Gary, hey man, good morning. How are you doing? Hey Ammo, don't forget to try to get some match footage. We'll have match footage posted today. So Dave, we we went shooting yesterday, and we had the 50 with us. My daughter hadn't seen that gun been fired yet. So I took it and I popped 10 rounds off at 200, which it shot a good group. But Harley, what did you think of that Barrett?
It was loud.
It was loud.
I had earplugs and earmuffs on, and it was still super loud.
You can see her hair getting blown up. It was kind of funny. But I had her stand back on the side. I don't know, she's probably 10 feet away. But when that gun goes off, it's like sticking your face out the car window at 70.
Yeah. Huge.
With a 50, no. It's 10 rounds for 50. So it's not cheap to shoot. But I'll be honest. If you go out there and you shoot a full box by yourself, you're done. It's not that it's painful at all, but there's such a disruption and pressure. It actually, like, I had to shoot under a pavilion yesterday, and that makes it even worse because it has such a huge shock wave. It's painful. It's painful in the sinuses, and it's painful in the chest. But, man, it's cool.
Yeah.
We got there. There was 2 other people setting up. They're going to Wyoming to do a PRS match from 1,200 to 1,800 yards. And they were sitting there, and they were shooting pro, and they're like, hey, you guys can go ahead, because they were in front of the benches a little bit. I told them, I say, hey, man, I only got 10 rounds to shoot. They're like, oh, cool. And I get out with the 50. And they're like, Jesus Christ, it's a 50? I'm like, it sure is. They get their cameras out, But I sent 10 rounds, and Sent the kid down for the target, and the lady, she's like, well, let's see how many times you hit it. We had a group, you know, which is, it's pretty good on a 50 BMG. They're definitely not bullseye guns. Yeah, blowing the ammo across the table. It's a cool gun. So when I bought it, the scope was mounted from the factory, and it wasn't in the right spot. So over winter, one of the things I did is I actually moved the scope back. I'd say probably 2.5, maybe 3 inches.
I think at least.
And man, that bitch, she's right where you want it now. All the way zoomed in, you pick it up, and it's perfect. That was actually probably one of the better groups I've shot with it. Actually, it was the best group so far, and they were rush shots. So yeah, great for the rhinos that are in the APCs wearing Kevlar. Not that I think that way, but you never know, right? I do have a bunch of A-pit rounds, so armor piercing incendiary tracer, and then I have a shitload of API armor piercing incendiary. I figured when I bought that, if I ever actually needed to use that gun, it would make sense to have the right ammunition. So I bought a bunch of both. I should buy some straight up black tips, and I should buy some Rufus rounds someday. But yeah, really cool gun. I got home. This is the classic part. I got home and I have new neighbors, right? So we backed up the driveway, and I noticed the neighbor. And this is the first time I talked to him, but they had a sticker on their car talking about, I think it was guns, God, and coffee. So I kind of had the inclination that he was a shooter, the white guy, you know. And I got out, and he kind of looked over. I'm like, hey, are you a gun guy? And I held up the 50. I didn't even have it in a case yesterday. I held it up. He's, Jesus Christ, is that a 50 BMG? I'm like, yes, it is. He's like, oh boy. He goes, I got cool neighbors. So hopefully this will be cool.
He also said he feels safe now.
Yeah, and he said he feels safe now. But yeah, you never know what kind of neighbors you get. My last neighbors we had in there were cool as hell too.
Yeah,
You know, I don't ever like buddy with the neighbors, go, you know, hey, come over, hang out and shit. But I just want to be just cool enough that if there's an issue, they'll come and talk to you. Yeah, the ones on the other side of me are. But you want to be just cool enough where if there's problems, they'll come talk to you. But stay out of your business, you know. My last neighbors were like that. Hopefully these guys are too. But, you know, with that, like, if I'm cool with my neighbors, I'll snowblow their shit for free. I don't ask them for anything. I just do it. As I'm already out there doing mine, I'll do their driveway, the end, and the sidewalks. But, you know, I think that's part of just being a cool neighbor. They always had a shovel, and I had a big-ass snowblower. If I did all their stuff, too, I could burn through a tank of fuel on it, just under. So I was always keeping fresh gas in it that way. Yeah, and I got fence. So you just, like I said, you want the neighbor that says hi when they see you and then goes on their way, or hey, when you were gone, I noticed some people snooping or something like that. But
Dad gauge us 5 minutes before he has to go on.
yeah.
I'm watching that time.
But have you ever, I mean, I'm sure you've shot turkeys before, right, Dave? You shot big toms, long roosters. Remember how long they were? I never shot a great big, you know, trophy-sized turkey. I shot a lot of jakes and short beards, only toms. Yeah. So when we were leasing land, I'd have to remind myself that I was leasing land for the food. So I wasn't shooting deers with spots, but I'd shoot younger deer and I'd shoot younger turkeys, you know. But if like when I was at my mom's and we'd hunt out there, I waited for the right ones, you know. I didn't have any cost incurred to me there. I wasn't paying for a land lease, you know. But yes, sir, man. I don't know who's all still here with us. A few people, hopefully. Oh, sorry, I missed Ammo. Can't talk. I always want to talk, but just moans, poor guy. Yeah, that sucks, Ammo. But I'm gonna shut this off here. I'll do a live later this afternoon. Ammo, when you're done, send me some footage. Give me a call. I'm curious. Oh, right on. Have you ever got the apple crown? I don't drink, but I used to do some accounting for a bar, and when they had big parties and shit, I'd always make sure I had a bottle on stock for them because they love that shit. I got to the point where I wouldn't even charge people for the shot. They'd just open it up and give everybody a shot, and you know, Christmas, New Year's, Thanksgiving, Veterans Day, Memorial Day, and 4th of July. But all right, gentlemen, I appreciate you waking up with me on a Sunday morning. For all you guys I see in the comments, guys, give me a quick double tap on this. I got hectares of farm permission. That's awesome. Yeah, we're gonna have fun. Like I said, I appreciate you jumping on here this morning. I had time to kill, so that's why we did it. I will post some match footage later, and we'll do a live this evening, probably 5, 6, 7 o'clock, somewhere in there. But with that said, Ammo, you have a great day. You're gonna have a great day. Dave, you're gonna have a great day today too. I wish the best for all you guys, and I'll catch you guys another time. Goodbye.